I found this one interesting. This is from Jason from Over the Cap tweeting this out. Total APYs for the top 5 players on a team. So that's the average that they're getting paid per year. Dolphins had the top at 153.5, so that's top 5. Eagles second, Lions third, Packers fourth. Jaguars, Ravens, Chiefs all ahead of the Browns. Browns at 8, just ahead of the Bengals. So we know the Browns have a lot of higher end contracts, but when you take a look at the top 5, they're in the middle third, really.
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of this comes down to, look, how did your first round picks work out? Miles Garrett extended, Denzel Ward extended. We all know the amount of money that is, being distributed to Denzel Ward. I mean, to Deshaun Watson. So that's where it comes down to. And look, you gotta, you build, and hopefully the players you acquire are going to be players who are going to have longevity and stability. You draft a guy number 1 overall. Your exception, your expectation should be that one day this man will be the highest paid player at his position, and at one point Miles was. It's interesting there, but I mean, also with the way that list kind of works, though, is yeah, those are all the names there, but there's going to be a lot of games in the NFL, a lot of games in the NFL playoffs where those 5 players that, basically combine for that top amount of cap maybe won't matter. Like one of the most important players, in the playoffs last year for the Kansas City Chiefs was the running back Pacheco. And we know he is not one of the 5 players on that list for the Kansas City Chiefs. So, I mean, you try to find your core players and you try to establish them. But you got to keep in mind, yes, monetarily, they are a large amount of what you pay a team. But then in the the hindsight and the retrospect of it all is 48 players combined are just as important as those 5.